Hey, what's going on, friends? My name is M238, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario RPG for the Nintendo Switch. We're all up last time. We got our first star piece here in the Mushroom Kingdom after Mushroom Kingdom being taken over by a bunch of shy Moors. And now in this part, we're going to be making our way to the next region of the world that has now been opened up to us, which is a new area known as the Kiro Sewers, which is right this way. So we're going to go ahead and head this way. This is the entrance. Grandpa says to watch out for Balome, whoever that is. It's probably a little dark down there, so keep alert. Okay, whoever this Balome is. Let's go and enter. And entering pipes, you can either press a certain button, or you can just simply press down. And yeah, so now we're introduced to swimming. And you only swim on the surface of the water. And then once you get to, like, area that you can walk on, then you can actually jump out of the water. So it's, you know, simple as that. This place is kind of complicated, but it's really simple to go through if you know the way. It's just that there's just a few different pathways that you can go to. All right, so these are Cheeps, you know, new enemy, and Cheeps are actually weak to thunder. So let's go ahead and use Thunderbolts. And, okay, so we defeated that one. This was a special enemy, so naturally, it's going to be a little bit tougher to take him out. Okay, wow, this still has more HP. Okay, there we go. Alright, nice. So, those are some enemies. One of the few new enemies. Anytime you get to a new area, then, yeah, you're bound to run into some new enemies. And here's another new enemy, which are Boos! And, Boos, they're interesting, and they also have and there's also another new enemy. These are Shadows. So these guys don't really have any weaknesses. Just defeat them. The Shadows have a move called a Double, which will give you a status infliction called Fear. And when you're feared, then your attack power gets cut in half. So which means it takes more turns to defeat enemies, which can sometimes be a bad thing. Ooh, Super Jump. Now Super Jump is a very one of Mario's signature moves in this game. So the way Super Jump works is you pretty much just time the jump consecutively at a time until you miss time to hit. So here's what it looks like. Okay, so, as you can see there, the game keeps track of how many consecutive hits on Super Jump that you've done in a row without failing it. And as you can see, I just got over 30 plus. Your first goal for Super Jumping is to try to hit 30. And then the next goal after hitting 30 is to try to hit 100. So the way Super Jumping works is the timing gets progressively harder the more times you do a Super Jump. There's no cap, unlike Power Bounce in Paper Mario. So you can overpower lots of difficult fights using Super Jumps. And it actually caps at 100. And if you can get to 100, then, well, that means you're really good at Super Jumps. I've never gotten up to 100, and my best is, as of right now, 90. So I'm very close to hitting that. The problem is that when you try for a 100 Super Jump so much, then your eyes get really tired. But I want to try. If I don't get to 100 Super Jumps, then that's okay. Alright, so on this save file, I now have a new best, which is like 45, I think that's what it said right there. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. So that chest enemy is weak to jump, which is why I had to use super jump there. And for defeating this chest enemy, then you get yourself a true form pin. That chest enemy is strong if you give him a turn to attack. He has a move called Carnicus. It does a lot of damage. So once you hit like 12 super jumps, then the timing window becomes a 3-frame window to do super jumps. So as long as you can consistently hit that 3-frame window, then you're bound to get 100 super jumps eventually. You just have to hit 1/20th timings 80-something times in a row, which is, you know, it's the longest minute and a half of worth of super jumps you're ever going to have. So these Rat Funk enemies, they run away randomly, and if they run away, you lose out on EXP. They also have a move called Poison, which, as you can imagine, inflicts poison. Which, you know, if you have the antidote pin that you bought from Mushroom Kingdom, then you can easily be immune to poison whoever equips it. Alright, let's see. Can I kill this guy? Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright, so we got some EXP from that at least. So you go ahead and head over here, and you're gonna go ahead and hit the switch, which will actually drain out the water. Now, I got an item called the Pure Water. Sometimes some enemies in this area will actually drop pure water, and what it does is this. So any ghost enemy will just instantly die from this item. Alright, so then we go ahead and backtrack out of here. And as you can see, we have this Cheep Cheep flopping around. You can still fight it. Alright, so then, now that all the water's drained, the purpose of doing that is so we can go into this pipe. So go into this pipe, and now, okay, I don't know if this trick still works in this version. I'm gonna try it out. Let's see. Oh my god, it still works! Holy moly! Okay, so by jumping on that enemy, running away, and then while you have iframes, you jump onto this area, essentially sequence breaking, getting that flower earlier than otherwise intended, and then if you go inside this pipe, if you're curious, then this is a dead end, so it's best to turn back now. And then you can fight this enemy. You don't want to fight this enemy at this level because, well, it's just not smart to do that. So you just get a mushroom for your efforts there, and let's go ahead and make our way back out of here, ignoring that enemy because you do not want to fight the enemy at this level. Alright, so then go ahead and hit this mushroom right there, so we can gain all of your HP back, and then you can save if you'd like. And then, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to equip the True Form pin on Mallow. Very particular reason why. So then, we're going to go ahead and head on down. Alright, so it looks like there's a strange little creature. Let's see what this is about. This must be Bloom. Is that a fire hose or his tongue? How can you mix a fire hose with a tongue? I know it's red, but like, I don't think not all fire hoses are red. It's a snack attack, and you're it! Alright, Bloom. Bloom has 500 HP, and he's weak to Thunder. So Mal has Thunderbolt, so we can use Thunderbolt on Bloom. Alright, pretty good. Alright, so let's go and use Thunderbolt. Boom! And, unfortunately didn't do much. Room service has been kind to me. Where's my bib? Oh, nice. Okay, very good. Alright. So one of Balloon's moves is called, Scarecrow, which means you'll be turned into a Scarecrow. And with the True Form pin, you can resist, being turned into a Scarecrow. Oh man, you think you've won, huh? Little did you know. I'm all at stopping a flood of water. So long, Soakies. Oh man, so that fight was really fast, and that was with the power of super jumps. Again, super jumps just makes a lot of bosses really easy. Balloon has another move where he can eat Mallow, and it's just Mario doing the fights, and it could be kind of scary, because if you die with just Mario, then it's game over, even with Mallow still in his mouth. He also has Sleep Sauce, which you fall asleep. So, one strategy that you can do is equip the Wake Up pin on Mario, and then the True Form pin on Mallow. If you don't want to deal with status ailments in this fight. Balloon must have been lying when he said water would come gushing out of here. Mario, did you hear something? Or is it just me? Water! Here it comes! We need to switch it before we're washed away! Okay, it's coming down. But no, Mallow, you went off! What are you doing? No! And now, we are into a minigame. So there are two minigames back-to-back. The first one is the minus Crash River course. So I'm going to go ahead and say no to the tutorial. It's very straightforward. You simply just ride down the waterfall. You can collect coins along the way, as well as frog coins that are along the way as well. So we're going to go ahead and collect these coins here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to be doing this twice. The first time is so I can get all the frog coins, and then the second time is so I can get the flowers. So actually you got that frog coin right there, and then you can actually head down this hole. And as you can see, there is a flower into this area. And then that paratrooper is going to... You can't really skip this, and this paratrooper is just going to steal the flower, and everyone's just going to have an all-out war on this flower. Like, who's gonna grab it? Who's gonna grab it? The Koopa Troopa got it, but then it's the bandits. But oh, thank you very much. Yeah. How do you like that? All right. Now, unfortunately, you do miss out on a ton of coins doing this, and there is actually a reward for getting a bunch of coins. So we gotta make sure we're getting coins. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Frog coin. Now you can't actually gain height out of this because you can only swim for so much before you can't really go down anymore. So can I grab this frog coin before it's too late? Please, please! Oh, just barely missed it. Okay, that's okay. It's not a big deal. And I believe you go down over here. There's another flower. Yes, there is. Thank you very much. Yes. All right. Oh man, that bandit just keeps getting crushed. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you got crushed again. Oh my god. Painful. So painful. Alright. So those are some of the frog coins and flowers that you can get along the way. And then now, we're into another minigame, which is called barrel jumping. So barrel jumping, again, very simple. There are two lanes, and you can switch between one lane over the other and grab a bunch of coins. There are cheeps that you want to dodge. If you get hit by cheap cheeps, you lose coins, which is bad for the end results of this minigame. I'm going to focus because there is a certain path that you want to take if you want to maximize the amount of coins you get from this particular minigame. So let's do this. Oh god. Okay, that was bad. I messed up. Oh god. Yeah, so these jumps are actually very precise when jumping over these cheap shapes. Okay, there we go. We're out of there. So yeah, not too bad. Just, you know, just gotta focus on that for a bit. And so I got 70 coins. And if you can succeed this minigame, both those minigames, and accumulating a total of 60 coins, then you can get yourself a frog coin. Alright, so then every other time that you do this, then you want to get 80 frog coins. So if you want to grind frog coins, then you can just keep on doing this minigame. So it's just something fun that you can do. And then we got ourselves a Koopa shell. So this is actually another equipable item for Mario, so I'm actually going to equip it. And it's going to raise my attack power by quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and equip it for Mario. You know, this is a really cool weapon. You know, we've been having the hammer for a while, so it's a good time to actually switch weapons now. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to the next area. And the next area is Tadpole Pond.
There are many secrets in this game, many of which drive some peeps insane. Why we try to cheat in a really good game just sounds like crap and it makes you look lame. Exiting the forest is super simple.